Oleksandr Usyk has just started his new training camp with Anthony Joshua ahead of his upcoming fight against Rico Verhoeven. On the other hand, Rico Verhoeven is showing true determination and his explosive power in his own training camp.
Yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2.
However, Fabio Wardley expressed disappointment at the idea of Oleksandr Usyk potentially facing Rico Verhoeven, saying he had hoped to see Usyk matched with an established boxer, while admitting he isn't very familiar with Verhoeven's kickboxing level and hoping Usyk returns to elite boxing opponents afterward.
What was your reaction when you saw that's the direction Usyk was going down?
Yeah, look, I think it was the same as kind of the rest of the boxing world. It was quite underwhelming. I even said it myself, I understand that he's kind of earned the right to do what you want, but I at least expected it to be some sort of active boxer, someone of some, not to say, I don't actually know much about Van Hooven in terms of a kickboxer, of what his quality level is, but what I'm saying is I expected it to be someone of a decent calibre of a professional boxer. But if it's not, then fine, look, do your thing, do you, and hopefully he returns to actual professional boxing against some of the top elites.
Moreover, Tony Bellew suggested the fight could be awkward in the early stages due to Verhoeven's unusual style, but believed Usyk would eventually adjust and take control with his superior boxing skills.
He's been due an easy touch, hasn't he, for a while.
Well, he fought you.
I don't want to say he's an easy touch. I think it'll be really interesting for about 6 or 7 minutes. I think 1 or 2 rounds. And then I think once he figures him out, because he's going to be an absolute nightmare to prepare for. He's going to be throwing punches from all kinds of mad angles. He's going to be doing things that he should never be doing. He'll be really awkward, really crazy for the first few rounds. And then I think he'll figure him out and then he'll punish him.
Furthermore, Derek Chisora explained that going up against Usyk demands a unique mental approach, stressing that fighters must be fully locked in because Usyk's mindset, focus, and intensity make him a very tough challenge.
Listen, what I'm saying is this, yeah. To beat Oleksandr Usyk, you have to be mentally disturbed in your head. Yeah?
You have to be mentally disturbed?
Yeah, because you have to understand.
Well, to take the fight in the first place?
Yeah, because when I saw him a couple of months ago,
yeah.
I had a coffee with him, we were just chatting. The guy lives in Ukraine.
Yep.
Yeah. He goes, oh, before I came on the plane, I was sleeping in my house, and then those missiles were going over my house, and I didn't want to go in the bunker. I was like, I'll just go to sleep. There's some craziness, isn't it? I mean, like, imagine you now, you're in your house in Barna, Timbuktu, and then missiles are going. What are you gonna be like?
Yeah, he's cut from very different stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then remember, so you have to come in there looking to go to the other side, because he's looking to go to the other side.
Liam Harrison said the idea of Rico Verhoeven facing Oleksandr Usyk would be wild, adding that in a pure boxing match, no one can beat Usyk, whom he considers the best heavyweight of his era.
I think Rico's going to have to boot him in leg or something, though. If he wants to get any sort of advantage over him, no one can beat Usyk in a boxing fight. I don't care who you are. No one on this planet. He's the best heavyweight on this planet, and he's the best heavyweight of his era. If guys like Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua can't put a dent in him, no one's going to be able to put a dent in him, I'm afraid. So, yeah, Rico will have to throw a few leg kicks if he wants to get one over on him there. But again, Rico's a legend of kickboxing. Guys like that who have paved the way in kickboxing and have been the goats of their generation, they deserve to get these paydays and these sort of chances to showcase what they can do and just to promote themselves and to get some big money and stuff. So, yeah, it'd be nice to see, to be fair.
I've no issue with the event. I have no issue with the fight. But it's ludicrous that the WBC title is on the line. Sonny Liston, here's the champions that have held the WBC heavyweight title in line. Sonny Liston, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Ken Norton, Larry Holmes, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Frank Bruno, Vitaly Klitschko, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, now Oleksandr Usyk. If for any reason,
I tell you the one thing they've got right. The one thing they've got right is they recognise that Oleksandr Usyk is the best heavyweight in the world.
I think we all recognise.
Right, so regardless of what belt everybody else has got,
it doesn't need to be for the WBC belt.
So they're saying, no, we're sticking with the champion. We're sticking with the champ because he's the man, and that's what they're doing. They're sticking with the man that they recognise as the best heavyweight fighter in the world.
And some of you might be right here. You're like, oh, 1 second. Oleksandr Usyk's done everything asked of him.
whether that be as an amateur, whether that be in the cruiserweight division, and so far in the heavyweight division. Give him one. And I kind of see the argument for that. Look, I'm not saying I like it. I kind of see the argument for it. Tyson Fury had one, didn't he? Tyson Fury had a knock against Francis Ngannou as a heavyweight champion. So I don't see much difference between that and this, although that got critiqued as well. AJ, I guess, had one against Jake Paul. Again, I didn't see... I mean, people were complaining, but he still went and did it. So, look, Oleksandr Usyk has entertained me for, nearly a decade. And I always find it difficult, and I think I said this before in a video, I find it difficult to say anything negative about Oleksandr Usyk, anything negative at all. Would I like him to stay more busy? Yes. Would I like him to fight the next man up? Absolutely. But I don't think I'm going to crucify him for doing this. I don't.